with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them.
Hey, welcome back to our daily show, 1025, a little bit of change. In the studio with John Johnson, back on the show, and Professor Longhair. Is it one word or two?
Two.
Oh, I got it all right today. How about that?
There you go.
So you guys are going to be at the Mill on April the 12th.
That is correct, yes.
This is cool. I've never been up there. What's it look like?
It's a great city-owned venue in Granite City. You walk in, and they have a bar and lobby area, and during warm weather, they have some of the garage-type doors. They roll up. They have a nice outdoor seating area, too, and they have a great showroom set up in there. I mean, a nice raised stage, great lighting. The sight lines are fantastic, and the people around it are just they're just a real peach to work with.
Really, really cool.
Really nice VIP section in the back that's raised up so you can get VIP tickets and get a straight view over the audience. So it's very cool.
How long have you guys been doing shows quite a bit together?
Oh, I guess it's been, a couple of years now
Couple of
together?
years. But the interesting part of this is we went to the same college 40 years ago.
Yeah, Blackburn up in
That's
Carlinville.
awesome. And then how'd you guys reconnect?
We started drinking a few beers together.
Nothing good ever comes of that usually, but this time it worked out well for us.
And I had mentioned to John that we have another friend from the Alton area named Louis LaFicus, and he's also a magician from Blackburn.
Yes.
And I said, we need to get the three magicians from Blackburn to perform at Bothwell at Blackburn
That
College.
would be cool.
Yeah, to theater, and we did.
And we did it. But that's what's brought us back together is when I met John at some get-togethers, I thought, why don't we try this out? And it went great. We've done several shows the last years, too.
This is cool.
Yeah, it also helped out quite a bit that I wasn't spending most of the year on the road touring.
Right, because you're normally gone a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's how I'd spend really most of my life out on the road and out of town and stuff. And then, maybe a little more than a few years now, I kind of retired from being on the road all the time. And here we are and just really loving doing shows in the areas. And by the way, the show at the Mill is not the only thing that we both have up our sleeves.
Are you at Boston or Bossa Nova?
Yeah, on Tuesday nights now, starting at about 7:30 each night, I'm in there doing close-up magic.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I pay attention.
Yeah, that's your credit because not everyone does. I mean, sometimes I don't even pay attention. Half the time, I don't even know where I'm at. So.
I don't even know who I am, John.
We'll remind you.
CJ.
The last time that happened, I freaked myself out, John. Now, are you performing local too?
So I cover the White City, Litchfield, Mount Olive, Hillsborough area, and down the other direction, Springfield, Illinois. But I performed upstairs a couple of times.
Yeah, he's been here before performing.
cool.
Yeah,
Recognized the stage when I walked in. So I worked at the Treehouse Wildlife Center, a couple other places in the Alton area, the Wildlife Center that overlooks the river. I did some work there. And so I worked the area a little bit down this way, but it's exciting to get over here. I haven't been as much as I'd like to, so I found this local yokel, and we're hitting Alton now.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, Sunday, I'll be down at Flock.
Oh, cool.
In the later in the afternoon, going to do a stand-up show and also be doing a lot of balloons for kids because not only are we magicians, we also have other variety stuff that we offer like puppetry and balloons, and I do escapes and So all sorts of stuff.
Wow, that's cool, man. And well, and see, I just think it's great. And now, you know, is that what you meant with other tricks up your sleeve too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure I got all your dates out, because this is awesome. I mean, you put on a hell of a show. You were out at the Breakfast with Santa event.
Yes.
And that was a lot of fun. You were kicking ass and taking names out there.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
I mean, that kid really thought that your hand was gone. And that kid was me.
Well, it's there.
So, you know, what's this show going to look like with you two? How does the kind of the structure of this look?
Well, we've done several shows, and they often have a kind of are geared towards whatever the audience is. But generally, we did an outdoor show in 100-degree heat, and he did a set. We took a break. I did a set, and we kept our audience the whole 2 hours.
2 hours in one of the hottest and most humid days of the year. And I was up in Nokomis, Illinois.
Oh,
at which we're going to be at again this year. And I believe that's July.
Yeah.
Now specifically about the Mill event, that we're going to be working with a lot of great magicians there.
Okay.
There's a local magician. He grew up in St. Louis. He lives in Wood River. His name is Steve Zelke, and he will be the MC and performing. Does a real nice act. Another guy, he's out of the Collinsville area. His name is Columbus Smith, and once again, he does kind of a fine vintage turn as a magician, as does Professor Enigmata.
Say that one for you.
Yeah, I know. I think he does more mind reading and things like that. That's his mental magic. So
see, that freaks me out because I have a weak mind. I would fall to a hypnosis so fast. I never volunteered because I knew that I'd be the guy up there dancing around and looking like a fool, you know?
Yeah, when it comes
Good
to
to know.
Yeah.
Come to our shows.
Yeah, wait, okay.
And this is the part where I get hypnotized on my own show and cancel myself.
No, we don't want that.
No. But, you know, I just think it's cool that, man, you guys are performing around here locally, and Alton needs more of this type of stuff, and the RiverBend does too, because we have a lot of really cool bands and like really great singers and things like that, but not a lot of actual performers, and I really want to see more of it. I've kind of got a need for it. It's like instead of cowbell, it's magic.
Yeah, well, you're not going to have an argument from us.
Well, so one of my goals is, you know, I have 3 grandsons between ages of 6 and 11, and they do a lot of time on their electronics, which is fine. That's their gig. But it's great for kids that age to have live entertainment as an alternative.
Yeah.
And
they need it because you got to get out and experience real life here, you know. And it's like, yeah, it's great to laugh on your phone, but go get around a group of people and be amazed for a couple of minutes, you know, and just be entertained. You know?
Yeah. And I'm even teaching magic for Kaskaskia College and the MAC Art Center in Staunton, Illinois.
They have a good thing up there. Have you been up there to the MAC Center?
I have not.
Oh man,
I look
it's
forward
nice.
to it. And that's something where we are looking to expand because during the course of my career, a lot of times I would work in schools and do like theme shows like Magic of Science and things like that. And I'd also do workshops to help teach the kids about that. And so that's something we want to expand in this area.
That's so cool.
Having magic, like kind of magic classes and stuff for the kids so they can have some fun with that. And then the culmination of the classes, usually multiple day classes, the kids put on a show.
That is incredible.
For their friends, family, and we have them all geared up and ready to perform. Yeah. Kind of a magic camp, more or less.
How do people reach out to you guys to set that? That would be really cool.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have contact.
See, and he said he wasn't a mind reader.
Yeah, funny you mentioned that.
Get ready, the hypnosis is starting.
No, see, well, we have a website.
Yeah.
It's called magicalmayhemshow.com. We're on that, and both our phone numbers are here on the card. There you go,
Thank
CJ.
you. I will link that in the article.
And so it's great because what we talked about, we feel like that we've had a lot to offer. So both for adults, kids, and then family audiences too.
Right.
For example, we sold out, was it 2 shows at the theater in Hillsborough? Yeah. And that was
matinee.
Yeah, one was a matinee. That was a family show.
Wow.
Okay. We're going to be in talks with Old Bakery. I've performed at a special event before, but we're talking about bringing the show in there and having an event there with our show at Old Bakery. And also in the Owls Club, too. We might be doing something for the Owls Club also.
The more you can do that stuff and just get out there, because I really think, I mean, that's really, if someone asks me, CJ, what's the entertainment district missing? It's this type of entertainment, and just more of it, because we have some really cool people, and it's like, I just want to see them all on display all the time so I can walk back and forth every night and see who's performing. Like, we could have such a cool old-style Vegas vibe if we wanted to. Like, everyone kind of has their own little performance night, and we know when to go sit there at 4 in the morning or 2 whenever I'm kind of a little bit later in the night and seeing John up there, you know, on a residency. We're going to get to that point.
Yeah, and it's great. I really appreciate Russ Smith there at Bossa Nova. You know, that's I can go in there on the Tuesday nights and have fun.
I mean. Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, and you know, to have you guys really together on this too is really unique too, because I'm sure it's a lot easier when you have, well, not easier, but it gives you a chance to rest a little bit and you know, focus a little bit more, because when you're by yourself, I'm sure the one-man band's fun until it's hour, you know, whatever.
I did a lot of years of that all over the country.
Well, and another cool aspect of this is John and I do different kinds of magic and presentation. So the contrast is pretty cool, actually, because I do an old-time medicine show act as part of my thing. So it's a replicate of what an actual medicine show would have been in the 1870s.
Is there cocaine in that?
Oh, yeah.
and mercury and morphine and
alcohol.
You gotta
only in the colas.
Yeah, you got a toothache. Well, here's, you know.
But they never came back to the same town twice.
I bet.
You go once, you sell it, and you're gone. Actually, I performed at the Blue Strawberry that show in St. Louis.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and he performed. That's how I got hooked up to do that. But Abraham Lincoln Museum, and so I do the old time magic as well. And he's done it, so that's an option as well.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah. It's crazy where you can go with your talents. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to think of all, you know, traveling for all those years, John, and then coming back here. And then with both of you having this kind of development where, I mean, that's to be booked locally and stuff. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and a friend of mine put on a music festival, and he said, "Hey, you think you can come down and up on stage while the bands are switching out and do magic, so we keep things rolling?" I said, "Yeah, that'd be great." And I was very happy, because at first people were like, "What's a music festival? What's going on here? But magic, right?" And then, you know, but after I got on a little bit, and then they were like, "Oh, this is great, man! We never see anything like this in a music festival. This is wonderful." So it worked out real well, and I had fun, and luckily and fortunately, everyone watching did too. So
good.
I was happy about that.
You guys got a moment to stick around?
Sure.
We'll take a quick break. 10:37. I forgot to tell time for a second, but that's okay. I do get paid to do this job. We'll come back on this Thursday morning next.
Have a rash, pink eye, or urinary tract infection and need care now? OSF On Call Urgent Care is here to treat you. Start a virtual visit 24/7, whenever and wherever you need it. It's just that easy. OSFOnCall.org/virtual visit.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all. Just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog, if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Brant Walker knows how to get results for Alton because he's done it. As Mayor Brant froze the property tax levy and balanced the budget, his economic development policy stimulated $116 million in private capital investment. Community policing and increased resources for public safety led to a decrease in crime. And under Brant Walker's leadership, Alton secured more than $10 million in extra grant funds for infrastructure and park improvements. Move Alton forward with Brant Walker.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Good return music today. I'm feeling it, you know. I am feeling it. Opening day. You know.
Oh, yeah. My sister works over there.
Really?
Yeah, at Stadium as an usher.
You know, I used to have Luis call in twice a week for the Cardinals and tell us how they're doing. Until they fired John Mozeliak, I don't care. I am protesting the season until John Mozeliak's gone and my life's better. But that's another point that I'm going to end the show on. So just stay tuned.
Bring in Fred.
I am excited for opening day, though. Going to watch the game and have some fun and utilize my products from Village Dispensary. But with that, thank you. With that being said, back to this. So April the 12th, what time do the doors open?
6 o'clock. No. Yeah, 7 o'clock, doors open. And then show begins at 8.
Yeah.
And so, and then also performing in October, trying to think where that one is. In the area, I'll have to double check, but there will be ads out, and we'll put something online.
Also at the Mill? Is that one at the Mill also? Is that also?
Nope, that one's in a different venue locally, but I'll have to think of that. It's called, the troupe is called Midwest Greatest Magic.
Yeah.
And that's the gentleman he was mentioning.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what we're doing on the 12th. Oh, and we're going to be back at the St. Louis Fringe Fest again this year.
That's a cool thing.
Yeah, we got, I tell you what, we were flattered as all get out.
They were on the show, actually. I think they called in.
Yeah, we were so flattered because after we finished our last show, the head people all came in and see what he said. And they said, hey, we need you guys to be invited artists next year. And then we're going to really kind of promote it up and stuff. Wow. And we're like, whoa, well, this is great.
That's
thank you.
Cool.
You know, so it kind of blew us away.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, oh, great. Thank you.
I love that, man. That's cool as hell. It takes a lot of work, man. And the thing is, it's being especially with what you guys are doing, like with pro wrestling, I could have a bad day and be an asshole and no one would know because I could be I'm the bad guy anyway. And if you mess up a move, you mess up a move. But some of the stuff that you guys do, I mean, especially if you get really into the act there, you could get hurt, you know, or you got to be focused, you know?
Yeah, I almost literally died once on stage doing a straitjacket escape in a comedy club.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Wow. I was up there. It was my finale.
I'm not laughing. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to respond to that.
The strap got wrapped around my neck and my air was getting cut off and I couldn't get out and I started to panic. Yeah. And I thought, and everybody was thinking it's part of the act. And I thought to myself, I have to stop panicking or else I am going to drop dead here on stage and everybody's going to be, yay! Oh, wait a minute. He really died. So luckily I was able to calm down and extricate myself from the straitjacket.
That's what I just...
And I'm foolish enough to still do straitjacket escapes.
That's what I want to hear. Attaboy.
Didn't slow him down.
No, it just sped him up. That's all it did. It made him even more hungry. But with that being said, too, I think it just really shows how you really have to be on. I mean, even, as a, performer and all that, anywhere you go, you just, especially with what you're doing. Now, Fringe Fest, is that what fest is that? Is that like all the Fringe and all, like, not being funny, but like
it's over in St. Louis and it's multiple venues around pretty much around the Grand Center area, and there's a lot of plays.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind thinking about this for a second. Like as I was talking to you, all I could think about was what the hell was the French fry? I knew what it was and talked about it, but that's huge.
And I think it all started in Edinburgh, Scotland, with a fringe festival there, which they still have, and they're kind of have eventually sprouted up all around the world. In larger cities, they have the fringe festivals, and it's a celebration of performing arts, primarily theater, and now a little more variety here in St. Louis with us doing the family-friendly magic show.
Well, and see, that's got to be fun too, to have the family-friendly side of things, because because there's not a lot of family-friendly opportunities really for performing arts around a lot of the times. It's kind of bands, or it's more adult kind of centered stuff, or just too kid centered, really child centered stuff, which is fine too, but not really a mix.
Yeah, and that's kind of our gig, is to entertain adults equally, with the kids.
Right.
It's a good blend because they have a good time. We make sure to bring the adults in as well as the kids. But adults don't want to get on stage necessarily and volunteer.
No.
Kids are like, bring it. They'll pop right up on stage, and then they'll help entertain, because one of my things I enjoy about magic is the kids do a lot of the entertaining. Yeah. When they're up there, they'll say anything. They're hilarious, and the crowd loves it.
Well, and that's and you're really right. The kids really do enjoy it and get into it. No
inhibitions.
Yeah, that's a big thing too. You're right. They just want to have fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Not self-conscious or...
Story of my life. I just want to have fun. Okay.
You and me both. Oh, man. We are now officially in a weather impact day, folks.
Woo.
Channel 5 threw it out there. We're in a weather impact day. Oh, man.
Well, thank goodness we have our hats on.
Gosh, opening day. Every year. Yeah. Every year on opening day it rains. But how long are your sets at the mill?
At the mill, well, what we're doing something a little special. I'm kind of doing a cameo appearance during the professor's set. That's on cool. This. So I don't know what they have you scheduled as far as your show.
I'm half an hour. I open it. We have Steve Zelke, who he mentioned earlier. Is that correct?
Yeah, Steve Zelke.
He will MC and open it up. Then I come on, and then the other gentlemen follow up. So I have half an hour. John's gonna do 10-minute step in and segue in. It's going to be really cool.
That's awesome.
So I'm horning in on his act.
I'm glad you clarified, John. No.
Gave me that
10-minute break.
Cut. We'll be right back. I love Dr. Phil. Do you have a trick for me?
I do, sir.
Oh, I've been ready for this. Sorry, I've been looking at this rope.
Yeah.
So this rope...
Throw me a rope, John. Come on.
Yeah. So the cool thing is, this is not a magic trick. You are the magic trick. So,
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Another story, huh?
Yeah, another one.
So if you just put your hands out, I can't do this without you.
Okay.
So I need you. This is where I get them. I can do whatever I want. Close your eyes. Okay, he fell for it.
Yeah, we're making faces at you now, CJ.
And he's speaking. Now, I want you to hold that end of the rope. And I want you to think in your mind, this is just a standard rope hanging around. I want you to be straight as an arrow. So think in your mind, straight as an arrow, and let go of the rope. Keep your hand out. Oh. Okay, let go. Open your eyes. That was you, sir.
I don't like that.
CJ.
I had nothing to do with it. That was you.
Can I make the joke?
The magic touch. Anyway, yes.
You make the joke.
What happens if that's more than 4 hours?
It doesn't work for everybody, folks.
Call your doctor. That's the recommendation.
Oh, sorry. I was right. Thank you very much. That was a great joke. What is that over there?
Oh, I brought you a gift. So we believe in payola. So here's $1 million
Thank you.
For you.
What is this? We get more. What are these?
This is a weapon.
Yes, those are nunchucks.
Well, they look like nunchucks on a chain, but actually this is a garrote.
Oh my God! There you go.
So a garrote, for anyone that doesn't know, it could be a piece of rope, wire, chain to sneak up behind someone, throw it around their neck, and choke them.
The famous Godfather scene.
Until dead.
That's right.
So hopefully no dead today.
Okay.
No? But this is going to be wrapped around the neck.
Okay.
No, I tell you what. No, just to be safe. Just to be safe.
I was in.
Around my neck.
Okay.
Around my neck, since I'm right here. Okay?
My audience really could have seen me die.
So, CJ, go ahead and check this out, though. Go ahead and check it out, though. Because people always think
this is real.
Magicians are tricky and they're using fakery and stuff. I mean, we cheat. But,
yeah, well,
you know, that's to be expected.
You're trying.
Because we all know it's a trick or is an illusion, or is it?
I don't know, but that is real.
Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Looks about even.
This is
tell you what, just to be on the safe side here.
Okay.
I'm going to try and, there we go. I got a hair tie. Well, I'm going to tie my hair up like I'm up in martial arts class.
Have you ever seen Elvis do martial arts, his movie?
No.
When he was high on drugs and decided to be like Kung Fu Master, and he was just walking around kicking with his boots in the air?
No, I did
Wild
not
stuff.
see that.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Well, yeah, I mean, he'd do that stuff on stage. He'd go into all this stuff. So here we go. All right.
I'm excited.
So around my neck. Oops, come on. All the way around. Here we go. Cross over and back. There we go. That's one. Now, another knot in front, just like that. Now, CJ, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of biting into the skin of my neck.
It really is. I'm seeing it.
Okay,
right
you see
there.
that? Okay. So here we go. Now watch carefully as it goes all the way through my neck, and hopefully my head won't pop off and roll across the desk to you.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. Are you ready?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to do it anyway right now. Ow! Woo! That's crazy.
Cool. I like that one.
Oh, my
Good
gosh.
job, John. That's good. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's a winner.
And his head's still attached. I think.
Wait. Oh.
I love that.
The knot out of there. Yeah. See, now the thing about magic, a lot of people are not that experienced with magic or even viewing magic. They automatically think that magic is just for kids, okay? And that's not the case. Magic is enjoyed by everybody. Everybody.
This is so cool. Do you got something else for me?
If you want to, but we don't have to.
I'm in.
Okay, is this on camera?
No, you have to hold it in the air. Just to let them know.
I will try.
Just to let them know.
Yeah.
We have a Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
Do you have a cell phone? Put a completed Rubik's Cube on your screen, please. Just Google it. And we're going to, I want to demonstrate to you that magic is now getting very technological. Unlike this rope, which just all you. This is technology. So I have a non-completed Rubik's Cube. And your job is to just move it around the sides of this box.
The phone?
The phone?
Yeah, the phone.
Okay.
Get the image on all sides.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, this is full of circuits and other things that kind of hold this connected to your phone. So if I do it right.
No freaking way! That's so cool!
All right.
That's good. I like that.
The professor.
That is so cool. Oh my God. Good job. That's incredible.
Good job to you. You got it.
Hey,
Use your phone.
DJ, good job, buddy.
Let's hear it for Samsung or whoever.
I want to thank
I think
Tim
that's
Apple.
my phone. Yes, yeah.
With that,
Thank you, Mr. Apple.
with that being said, how much are tickets and when can we get them?
$20 general admission, $25 VIP. You can order at the mill. There's a website.
millevents.com, I believe it is.
And we'll link it in a write-up on RiverBender.com.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Man, that's great. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, our pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. We'll take a quick break, and we'll link everything to promote the events and get you guys out there. I'll stay here. You can stay there on Roku TV and RiverBender.com.
Hang around.